there, Abiding fam, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey Lee, and I am delighted to be bringing you a journal with me. As you can see, I'm currently flipping through the first few days in my Abiding Journal 2021, otherwise known as my daily creative journal. And today we are going to be doing the 10th entry for 2021, otherwise known as January 10th. Now, if you want to see the other entries that I have created more up close, I do have photos of them on my Instagram page at abiding_Kelsey Lee. You can go and follow me over there, and that's a great way to stay more up to date with everything I'm doing in my Abiding Journal. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say my Abiding Journal 2021, then definitely check out the video in the description box. I'll also put it in the cards. That will explain it a little bit more, but essentially we have a community here that is journaling together in 2021. We are documenting our memories and really having fun exploring our creativity in the process. So if that interests you, it is not too late to start. You can start at any point in time. So I would encourage you to check out that video, check out our Facebook group and the hashtag, and join the fun because we are really just getting started. So with all that said, let's talk about what you're seeing me do here on the screen. I decided for this entry to get out my watercolors. These are Arteza watercolors, and I really enjoy using them. And I decided that I would do a little landscape scene of the game lands where we went for a hike on this day, and it was just a really beautiful winter scene. All the trees are just brown and leafless, and the sun was out for the first time in a long time on this particular day, and what really caught my eye on this particular hike was that all of the trees seemed to just be glowing on the very tops of them since we went close to sunset, and so just the tops of the trees were turned this beautiful golden color, and so that's what I was trying to capture in my little watercolor illustration here. And then I did decide to go in with my Tombow Fudenosuke pen and do a tiny little doodle of my husband and me and our dog, Carrie Jeannie, walking into the woods for our hike, and then did some hand lettering with that same pen as well, just writing out the word hike. And this is all in real time so that you can see how slow the writing is when you're doing hand lettering. I think that's a big misconception because a lot of times people speed up their hand lettering, but hand lettering is a very slow, painstaking process. So if you are trying to get into hand lettering, just keep that in mind. I do have a video here. It's a very old video, but I do have one on here about tips to hand letters, so I would recommend checking that out. The tips are still good even if the quality of that video isn't the greatest. Then I decided to do another little watercolor wash and do the date over that with my number stencil, and I also like to capture the day of the week, so I did that again with some very slow hand lettering to write out Sunday. And then it was basically time to turn to my sticker books, which, is one of my favorite items to use in my journaling. I love stickers. I love how easy they are and how fun they are on the page. But I trimmed a lot of footage out of this video of me just flipping through sticker books. You would not believe the amount of time that I spend going through all of my stickers trying to find the perfect one. Anybody else with me there? Let me know if you have too many stickers that it makes it hard for you to actually find the one you want and make a decision. So after much indecisiveness, I finally picked a sticker and went with the Have a Little Faith sticker, which was fitting because we went to church on this day, and I also had to give an announcement because I'm the co-leader of our creative arts team, and we are currently collecting submissions for our Lent guide. So I had to get up in front of everybody and give that announcement. So the sticker was giving myself a little bit of courage as well. And then what I'm doing over on the left is creating a little kind of collage with the backdrop of the journaling card, and then put the little chip stickers on there. And then I did a little bit of hand lettering and other stickers to represent getting some Mexican food for lunch after church, and then I thought that I would use the piece that I had cut off of that journaling card to write about the movie that we watched later that day, but I didn't really like the way it looked, so I decided to take that off and go with something else. Played with more stickers, but as you're gonna see, I was pretty indecisive about everything I was doing on this page. So I ended up picking up the stickers I had put down as well. I am still trying to get used to using negative space to my advantage. When I was doing it, I thought that that flower seemed like it was hanging out in the middle of nowhere and it was too much white space around it. But actually, looking at it on the screen, I think it looked pretty nice. But like I said, something I'm still working on is really being okay with blank space in my pages. Everybody has their own styles though, so if I don't really care for the blank space, then I don't have to do it, but I actually do like the way it looks. It's just a matter of getting myself to actually leave the space blank when I'm in the process of creating. So finally figured out what I wanted to do in terms of those stickers and then decided to fill this white space. I would bring in some little washi strips and I really like layering different washi's. I think that's a fun effect. And again, if you've watched my other videos, you know I talk a lot about the visual pleasantness of doing things in threes. So as you can see, I did 3 little strips of that washi, and this is a really pretty like burgundy glitter washi that I thought went really well with the rest of the entry as well. And then I just did a tiny bit of final hand lettering, writing just the two of us because it was really just a day spent with my husband, which was a lovely time. And as you can see on the page, we went for a hike, we went to church, we enjoyed lunch, and we ended the night with Ben's movie pick, which was Dumb and Dumber. So that's what I was supposed to watch, and that's what we did. And it was enjoyable watching it with him. But that was my day, and it's so lovely to have it documented. And I hope that watching this process has inspired you. If it did, please be sure to hit that like button. And I would also love to have you join the Abiding fam if you're not already with us. So do subscribe as well. And I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Until then, fam, keep exploring your abiding creativity and document a life abiding in faith, hope, and love.